Good evening, YouTubers. It's New Time Travel Jaime 88. I'm back with another video, and tonight I am going to show off my Michael J. Fox movie collection update. As you can see, my Michael J. Fox films has been grown since my last year's video. I have a total of 20 Michael J. Fox films, plus two episodes. Plus two this television episodes, volumes, that brings up to 22. Yes, even though Michael J. Fox's birthday was back on June 9th, I was going to plan it last week, but unfortunately I was feeling under the weather. But now I decided to go ahead and show off these Michael J. Fox movies that I have. Alright. Before we do that, I'd like to give a quick shout out to Joshua Cook. Josh, if you're watching this, your videos are excellent, dude. Keep up the good work. Make sure you check out his channel on YouTube. I'll put the link in the description below. Alright, now let us begin. And since there's a lot to show, I might split into two parts. Let's do that. But first, here's Poison Ivy, not to be confused with the 1992 film with Drew Barrymore. This is a 1984 TV film with Michael J. Fox and Nancy McKeon. Also has Karen K. Adam Baldwin, directed by Larry Elkan. Funny as is, Catching as Poison Ivy. And this is originally aired on NBC. And this is a 1992 from Good Times, and it's an LP mode tape. Oops. Here's the sticker label. And here's the recording tab right here. And since this is the Good Times tape, we all know what this will have at the end. Next up, one of my favorite movie series, Back to the Future. This is a 1991 VHS of the 1985 film with Michael J. Fox, Christopher Lloyd, Leah Thompson, and Crispin Glover. And it also has Thomas F. Wilson, directed by Robert Zemeckis. He was never in time for his classes. He wasn't in time for his dinner. Then one day, he wasn't in his time at all. I do have the 1986 tape and the 1989 and the 1995 tape. If you look right here, the copyright is 1991. One of the top grossing box office comedies of all time. A movie for all ages. Gene Shalit, The Today Show, NBC TV. A wonderful fantasy, a delectable comedy. Kathleen Carroll, New York Daily News. 1 hour and 56 minutes, rated PG, so that's 116 minutes. Here's the sticker label, recorded on a Maxell tape. And if you look right here, it has the 1986 copyright. Let me zoom in real quick. 1986. Here's the end label, printing, so we all know what this will have at the end. The 8th week of 1991. And yes, this does have the MCA Universal Home Video logo at the beginning, even though the label says MCA Home Video on there. And this is version 2. I do have version 1, which does have the MCA Universal Home Video logo. MCA Home Video on there. Here's the 1986 VHS of Teen Wolf, 1985 movie with Michael J. Fox. Also starring James Hampton, Scott Pauling, Susan Ursetti, Jerry Levine, and Jay Torres. Directed by Rod Daniels. Not to be confused with the new Baltimore news anchor Rod Daniels. And this is an Atlantic Releasing Corporation, even though Paramount was the original video VHS distributor of Atlantic Releasing film libraries, but the rights to the Atlantic Releasing Films are now belong with MGM. Rated PG and it's 92 minutes. Focus. Here's the sticker label. Here's the end label. 39th week of 1986. Let me focus real here. Focus. There we go. 39th week of 1986. Next, here's a 1991 VHS of The Secrets of My Success with Michael J. Fox. Also has Helen Slater, Richard Jordan, Margaret Wilton, directed by Herbert Ross, and the film is from 1987. There's no such thing as an overnight success. Brantley Foster took 2 weeks. I seen this on Encore back in 2007. I also got this on DVD as part of the Michael J. Fox 4 DVD collection. Rated PG, 1 hour and 50 minutes, so that's 110 minutes. Here's a tape with the sticker label. Printed in the 287th day of 1996. And it's printed in the 52nd week of 1996. And this one is having trouble focus here. Focus. Can we focus around here? Yeah. Yep. It is 52nd week of 1996. And yeah, I can make it out. And then focus. And yeah, so yeah, once again, it's 52nd week of 1996, if you can barely see it, but oh well. Next, here's Back to the Future Part 2, 1991 VHS reissue of the 1990 VHS, but this movie's from 1989 with Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd. Also has Leah Thompson and Thomas F. Wilson. Directed by Robert Zemeckis. Getting Back was only the beginning. Rated a high-speed romp, says David Anderson, Newsweek. It's fast-paced comic fantasy that Time magazine called terrific, rich invention and astonishment. 1 hour and 48 minutes, rated PG. So that's 108 minutes. Here's the tape with the sticker label. Here's the end label, printings. We all know what this will have at the end. Can barely see it, but the 28th week of 1991. Yes, the week in year code is a bit messed up, but there we go. 28th week of 1991. I did check the tape, and this copy still has the MCA Universal Video Cassette warning screen at the beginning because it uses the replica of the 1990 VHS. So this copy is version 1 of the 1991 VHS because this copy does have the MCA Video Cassette warning screen from 1980. The later copy does have the MCA Universal warning screen. Let me double check and see the focus for. Now, even though The Secrets of My Success is 1987 copyright, and the tape is printed in the 52nd week of 1996. Yep. Moving on to Back to the Future Part 3. Focus. This has Michael J. Fox, Christopher Lloyd, and Mary Steenburgen. They say the best trip for last, but this time they may have gone too far. Yep. This also has Thomas F. Wilson and Leah Thompson. directed by Robert Zemeckis. Both Part 2 and Part 3 were shot simultaneously. 1 hour and 58 minutes, rated PG, so that's 118 minutes. Here's a tape with the sticker label. It has 1990 on there. Here's the end label. Printings, we all know what this will have at the end. Printed in the 44th week of 1991. And no, this copy does not have the Universal Studios Orlando, Florida commercial at the beginning. I do have the original pressing of Back to the Future Part 3. I'm going to show that in a minute. Here we go. Former rental from Blockbuster. October 13th, 1990, and it's October 15th, 1990, and October 18th, 1990, 2 print dates, and does not have the week and year code, but it has the NCA engraved right there. This copy has the low-pitch black screen of death at the end. This copy right here. Because I'm going to keep this copy because this is rare. Okay. Moving on to The Hard Way. Michael J. Fox and James Woods. This movie also has Stephen Lang, Annabelle Sciorra, Penny Marshall, directed by John Badham. The film is from 1991, co-produced by the Badham-Cohen Group and William Sackham. This movie also has Christina Ricci is in there. Rated R and is 1 hour and 51 minutes. Funny, fun, exciting, and exhilarating. Thumbs up stated by the late Roger Ebert. Here's the sticker label. Unfortunately, the sticker label's torn up. Here's the end label. Printings, we all know what this will have at the end. The 47th week of 1991. Here's the 1991 VHS of Doc Hollywood with Michael J. Fox, Julie Warner, and Woody Harrelson. Also starring Bernard Hughes, David Ogden Dyer, Francis Sturhagen, and Bridget Fonda. Directed by Michael Canton Jones, and the film is from 1991. He's a big city plastic surgeon in a small town that doesn't take plastic. It's part of the comedy category. This front spine is a bit damaged. 2 big thumbs up stated by the late Siskel and Ebert. Rated PG-13 and it's 104 minutes. Here's the sticker label. 2 print dates. December 4th, 1991 and December 5th, 1991. Alright, let me show you one more before we stop. Here's Homeward Bound, The Incredible Journey with Michael J. Fox, Don Amici, and Sally Field. This also has Robert Hayes and Kim Grease, directed by Dwayne Durham, and the film is from 1993. And this is a remake of The Incredible Journey. Rated G and it's 84 minutes. 2 thumbs up stated by the late Siskel and Ebert. A lot of fun, a lot of joy, says CBS This Morning. Here's the ink label. Printed on September 22nd, 1993. Alright, that's it for part 1. Stay tuned for part 2.